Welcome back to Pops and Pilots. Let's play some more Imperator Rome. I almost said Ibrahim Gonzalez again here. Imperator Rome, we're playing as Nemetia, somewhere in Germany, or superior Germany, better Germany. If we go here to region map mode, there we go. Germania Superior, which is clearly the better Germany, apparently. We're playing mostly to learn and understand the game for now, as it's not quite out yet for you guys. I've been able to play it for a bit, but I haven't had a lot of time, unfortunately, due to moving and Easter and all the things. So I still make a lot of mistakes and don't understand many of the mechanics. But you've been very helpful in the comments, and I absolutely appreciate that. Learned a couple of things. For example, it was said that in the economy screen, I think, I can set... reduce, yeah, here we go. We can reduce our commerce tax, I guess. Well, we can switch our commerce laws from trading permits to free trade. We'd lose 15% commerce income, which is not a lot. It's, well, like 4, maybe 3.5 out of, okay, these numbers are off again, but I think this is multiplied by 1,000, so we're making currently, wait, 4? Did I say 4? 15% of 2.67 is not 4. It's 0.4. So we might lose 0.4 ducats, but we're making 2.1, so that's 2.2 there. So that will be fine. We get an extra trade route to import stuff into our provinces for more bonuses. That seems kind of nice. I think it's a good tip from the comments. Let's just do that. That gave us an extra trade route. Oh, it's only capital trade route. I see. Capital. Can I not import to other places? I think technically I can, right? Yeah, there could be. Oh no, we have the trade route. It just doesn't say here. Interesting. This is just for trade routes and capital. I see. I see. So what do we want in our capital to give us some bonus? Let's see. Trade route. What can we import? We could import horses, so we can finally build, well, horse units. Light and heavy cavalry, that could be interesting. We could get olives for some slave heaviness, which we don't need, I don't think. Tribesman happiness is actually quite interesting, I think. I still don't know how bad happiness is for us. I mean, we have some unrest, but not a lot, and I don't think it's actually impacting our anything. Like here we have some impact on province loyalty, 0.003. Let's just see how loyal our provinces are. We can see that here, right? So Tribotia has a bit of an issue. The rest is absolutely fine. The more disloyal they are, the more likely to secede to join the civil war. Changes by 0.21 every month. So that's something we want to have to stop. I want to stop at some point. Pretty sure in Tribotia we have an unrest edict on, or one that generates unrest because we want to convert pops to culture. So that's kind of fine. So I don't think we necessarily need the happiness import. That doesn't seem utterly necessary. So what else can we get? Again, horses, interesting. I don't know how good cavalry is, what it's going to do for us, but it's definitely a thing. Stone, I don't even know if we already have the surplus. We already have the bonus for exporting stone. That's interesting. Apparently we don't have the surplus capital, but it's just building cost. Leather gives us light infantry defense. We already have the bonus, though. So it seems to me that it's either woad, and that I don't think we need it. I think I'm gonna grab some horses here. Oh, we already have surplus in the capital of horses. Never mind. So I could build horses already, I think, right? Didn't I check that in one of the last episodes that I couldn't? Maybe I imported afterwards. Import, build heavy. No, I can. I can build calf. Never mind. Never mind again. So let's go back here. Trade route. Let's go grab some woad, I guess. Woad. From Doria. And then the other things, imports here, what do they do? We have nothing that could be imported here. None currently. I have one possible. There's just nobody. Oh, I don't have the civic power. Fine. Not fine, but fine. And the only power we have is religious power. We could stab up, but that seems... Don't think that's a good idea. I'm very interested in promoting some tribesmen to freemen and then to citizens. But that costs oratory power, and oratory power is so rare. But it gives us research. I really want research going. So at some point we should be doing this, I think. I don't know that there's an automatic thing for people becoming civilians. Let's see. Convert to the faith, convert to culture. I assume these percentages are somehow based on my stats as a ruler. This is probably based on my civic stat or something. That's why it's only 7.5%. I assume that's what's going on here. 7.5% seems really low. That doesn't do what I want. None of you. One pop, promote or demoted. Even split between citizens, free and slaves will not convert tribesmen, so it doesn't really help us at all. Local autonomy, and this gives us civilization bonus and promotes tribesmen to either freemen or slaves. Freemen, which is nice, but 0.32% is really low. Really low. And I don't think our civilization level matters much, right? We're not at our cap at all. Well, I guess that helps then to get more. But more makes tribesmen unhappy, which we still have a lot of. Yeah. I think we just want to spend some do some manual spending of oratory power to promote people. Now, I don't know if there's like a... Is there like a promotion bonus thing we could get? Not in here. There could be a religious one, right? Religion, omen, but I can't see, unfortunately. Can't see the omen, the possible omens while I have one going. That seems it's annoying. So yeah, we have some oratory power, so we can make one claim anyway. So we can spend some of that right now to make some. At least freemen or maybe citizens. Maybe we should turn just some of our freemen into citizens. Maybe that's what we should be doing. So this freeman is unhappy because he is druidic. What is our thing? I forget. It's been a while. This is our capital, right? So I assume our pops and our capital are our thing. And the freeman still unhappy. You guys are all Druidic Trivarians, and the stuff we conquered down here is Druidic Helvetian. And so religion is fine, and I think Travatian is ours, and this Helvetian stuff is something we don't want. Alright, so promoting a pop up here would be good. This guy is happy. Why are you happy? I mean, I like that you're happy, it's just... So I could promote this guy for not a lot. Is tribe 50%? I don't know how we become not a tribe. Have you seen anything like that? Is it like a decision we could take? I don't think it says anywhere here, does it? Is there a law we really want? Maybe we should save. I know I'm jumping from one thing to another, but there's so much to think about. Maybe there's a law we should think about getting saving oratory power for before I spend on all of it. Tribesman happiness, tribesman output, unrest reduction, tyranny. There are a lot of these things. These guys, yes. More friends, clan chiefs. I don't think we care about any of that right now. I would be looking for something that makes me more civilized, I think. Centralization, pop growth. Council legal authority, coin minting. I don't think this is what we were looking for right now. So we are a government, tribal chief, settle tribe. Yeah, but what does it mean? Centralization. Bonuses to migration, if you have negative centralization, civilization and freeman promotion costs. I see, so the more centralization we have, the cheaper it is to get our freemen to be citizens. So we really would be interested in getting some extra centralization. And that we can get, right? There was like a button here somewhere. Bonus civilization is not what I mean, even though it's nice. Convert pop cost increase. No, thank you. Civilization change. Wasn't there? Reduce centralization. Increase centralization. I assume I can have multiple ones of these. So if I were to spend 250 oratory power, I could get a ticking centralization thing going. And my high priest would be disloyal for it, and my bodyguard. My bodyguard? That doesn't sound good at all. So could I go and have my bodyguard? What's my bodyguard? Why are you so disloyal, bodyguard? 39, minus 4/1 each month because he has tons of loyal cords. Okay, he's leading an army of mine, and that makes him disloyal. Could give him free hands, which gives him more loyalty, but also more corruption. What would that do? Doesn't say. Could exalt him. Gains loyalty 10 free immediately and then 0.2 every month for 5 years. So that's 60 months. So that's a number of... it's like another 12 or something. So 20-ish loyalty. And all the others are unhappy. Meh. Smears reputation. Bribe him. I gain corruption. He gains corruption. He gains loyalty. I lose oratory. Meh. Make friends. Pay 50 power. 25 of which is oratory, which sucks. And we become friends. What does it do? I'm gonna attempt to make friends with him. Attempted to do it. And now? Well, let's play our war for a bit and see what happens. I want to see whether we spend our stuff. So this war, there was stuff going on, right? We have decent war score. These guys are very unhappy to be in the war. We are fighting 19,000 enemies. No, it's losses. We're fighting... I wish there was a sum here. It's nice to see the individual amounts, but could you give me a sum? This is 3.5, 4.5, 8, 7.5, 9, 10, 10.5, 2 hour, 10.5. That's pretty samey. What would you give me in peace? Ugh. Still haven't figured out how to fix my scrolling issue here. I'm still in a very temporary setup, by the way, here for recording. The move is not fully completed. So we could grab this, but in order to grab that, we need to take the capital. I really want that, so I'm gonna cancel here. And I think the plan is to recover troops until we can punch. Beat them once more, maybe in good terrain for us, and then go and take the fort if we can. You want military access? Sure, have at it. Reduce popularity of myself, which we said didn't really matter. We get a moderate amount of progress towards befriending him. Oh, that's because we did the friend thing, alright. And we lose civic power, which we don't have. Or we lose money, which we have a tiny bit more of, but it's still bad. Or it's far too vulgar. Something gladiator. I'm gonna do this, but I hate losing all that civic power. At least it's not oratory. That's something, right? Exotic gifts. Large amount for 100 ducats. Moderate for 50 ducats. Here you go. Have all the money. At least it's not monarch points we're spending. Sorry, power. And again, I'm just sitting here for a bit. I don't know where the enemy army is, but they're not in my territory, right? They're not sitting somewhere up here and sieging me. No, they're not. Good. Probably praise his deeds. Moderate amount for oratory power. Moderate for religious power. That's cheap. Yeah, let's do sacrifice a bull to his name. Did these guys recover much? 6, 7, 8. 3 is like 11. Now we're friends. My bodyguard and I are friends. Not a clue if that's worth it. Mr. Bodyguard, how's your loyalty? Still bad. Do you not get 0.005 for being friends? Yeah. That wasn't worth the money at all. And the power and all that. Do you get anything else for him being my friend? Didn't say anything here. Damn. Alright. So just befriending your generals is not the way to go. How old are you? 62. Let's hope he dies soon. Now where's the enemy though? If I were to go to Valchudurum, would that be okay? Maybe, right? This is mostly... None of this is mine, right? And all these are mine? Yeah. I'm leading these myself. No, I'm not. Am I? Oh, there are 2 armies here. His army has no troops. He has no troops. He just has all these regiments, but there's nobody in it. And he's still like... I have all these guys loyal to me, except there are none of those. Damn you, game. Why am I taking attrition? Unit weight. Can I just move dude guy out of here? We lose more popularity and loyalty on the High Priest, and we see... Oh, Urka, the wife of the High Priest, loses the loyalty and sees Mav as a rival. Whoever Mav is. Wait, you're Mav. Using the family name here, and then the first name here doesn't make it easier. Alright, so we have Mav and we have Urka, and somehow there's some rivalry going on because... scandal. High Priest loses prominence and his position in government. That's probably bad. He's a decent High Priest. I could just have him flogged, in which case his wife gains loyalty and he loses loyalty, probably might get wounded. That's none of my business. Let the women do what they do. I mean, what? Breaking alliances, yeah, we know. I'm just gonna move all of these over. I don't actually mean to move my 6.8 in there as well. I just want to be safe right now from actually getting forced into a battle here. Which is happening. But we get the upper hand on that battle. That's nice. Very nice. I did not get a stack wipe out. Only killed a few. They had 3,000 heavy cav. That's a lot. That's a lot, right? Tons of heavy cav. Seems rough. I assume I can't catch them. Still taking attrition here. Wow. I mean, we do have all the heavy infantry around. You guys, you're all light, right? Yeah. Well, and chariots. Apparently we're good at chariots. If I remember that correctly from last time. Just got Archer's offense as an idea. We should have another look at our stances. Both from the comments in the comment section and from what I saw just browsing around, there's something new here. I think we talked about this a tiny bit last time. I only looked at these things, damage versus other stances, and looked at it as a modifier to, well, just a rock, paper, scissors thing. But also, if I have lots of heavy infantry, I didn't really see this part, I get a lot of effectiveness to the tactic. Because I have the heavy infantry. I don't quite know how that works. And see, bottleneck here is even more... There's the tactic efficiency. How strong bottleneck is versus other tactics. I guess it just increases the bonus here. Because we have low efficiency here and we get plus 4%. We have decent one here, we get 11 and even more, and we get 15. So the bonus against other tactics increases due to the composition. The malus does not change. And... yeah. And apparently, but I can't see that anywhere around here, there is a... there's a bonus for staying in the stance for a long while. But I don't see that right now. Let's switch to bottleneck here. We can't do phalanx. It was suggested in the comments that we should do phalanx. Maybe that was in the other run. Maybe. But we can't do phalanx even though we have 4 heavy infantry. We can do bottleneck, which seems, at least from effectiveness point of view, it's good. And if the enemy does skirmishing or cavalry skirmish, that's bad for us. We'll see. Let's swap to bottleneck, and same for you guys, right? If you can. No, you have different units. Where's the button? There. For you, the most efficient one would be skirmishing. Not very efficient. So below 50% you actually lose out, essentially. Alright. Gonna put these guys in skirmishing. I have no idea what happens if one army's one and one army's the other. We'll see. And I would really like to not take attrition. I would also like to get stuff done. And I don't know how to do either, really. I mean, again, we could just move in on the fort, maybe. Thing is, we're gonna get river crossing penalty and forest penalty. We had that before, and that hurt us a lot. And they still have a lot of units, right? Yeah. Probably have to put everybody on the fort and just eat the attrition. Maybe that's what we're doing here. I hate it. Maybe it's gonna cost us. Oh, hello. You're going to Portus Albunicus, Sequania. Just that place. I mean, I could try to chase these guys down, attack them in there. I can't. Never mind. Or we just hope that they get busy somewhere else, and we can use that to deal with the fort. What's this? Peace imminent. Oh no. 700 days. No contest over the war goal, and it's fully occupied. Then I may get the province of Tribotia and an enforced peace. Is Tribotia this one? No, Tribotia is the one I can already get. Okay, but this is positive for me, right? It's just a may... I think this reads like something I can. We may get our war goal automatically enforced, damn it. Okay, so we kind of need the siege done in the next 700 days, or we need to peace out first. I don't know what may means in that circumstance, but I don't want that to happen at all. Let's just eat the attrition here and hope. If no more manpower, that sucks. Is there anything I can do to buy manpower? Probably not, right? Thank you, antivirus. Windows Defender. Isn't that usually? I'm sure I used to get messages like, hey, we kept this message away from you while you were playing games. And now it just pops up anyway. Damn it, you. How do I get more manpower? I can build things, except I don't have real money. The manpower buildings. I could... Can I do anything else? More pops. But how do I get more pops? I don't. Big battles happening here between... I don't know who that is. Medio Matricia left the league again. That's fine. I'm just gonna sit this out. Hoping that we can sit it out before 25 days. And what are we doing with that oratory power? We said we're not taking any of the laws, right? Because the centralization one had the negative loyalty effect on my general. I don't want my general to be super disloyal, even though it's this guy who doesn't really have any troops. What happens if he rebels? Can I just kill his 3 troops and then win? I mean, get rid of him? Can I fire him? No. Because it's all his guys. Not that he has any guys. Cannot reinforce an owned and controlled territory. Okay. So do I want him to reinforce his stuff? I think I do. Even though he's pretty disloyal. I think I want the ability to have more troops available to me. Didn't realize he would not reinforce here. This is fine. Civil War. Oh. Oh. Ah, I see. I see. That's probably him, right? So the Civil War button leads me here, which tells me nothing. What? This is of no help. It's got the provinces. Maybe it's a province issue. No, you're at 70% loyalty. That can't be Civil War, right? Secede or join a Civil War. That can't be disloyal yet. So it's probably just him. And I could bribe him, make him happy or loyal, right? Or just put him on. Could just kill him too. Or his troops, right? Could just send him in there. Oh, he's disloyal. No, he doesn't move. Ah, I see. I should have kept him there. Ah. I understand. Clever. I mean, makes sense. If you could just kill everybody who's disloyal, that would be pretty weak. Now, do we let him have his civil war? Do we just bribe him or something to stop that? Ah, that's really good. Then we can stop the war. We can gain popularity and money, or more money and kill some freemen. And some loyal troops on our side. And kill 4 freemen, get even more money. Just take this money. Let's be gentle. Gain some popularity. Done. Now I can certainly peace out here. So for peace. Give me all of your stuff. Give me all of your ducats too. And we get very little aggressive expansion. That's cool. Okay. Grab. Increase my rank to regional power. I assume that's a good thing. I mean, I know it sort of changes your ability to have alliances. But at least I'm just gonna assume that's good. We can gain even more popularity. We have 97 already though. Lose that AE or a bit. Imprison some people. I still don't really know what I'm supposed to do with that. Let's decide what to do with each important family. In all these cases. Even though it's a lot of buttons. Because maybe there are some interesting people here, right? This guy, for example, is a great general, which we could use to sort of swap out our other general, maybe. I like that. Now, loyalty is 100%. Is it going to be 100% when I take him? I don't know if I can do this multiple times now. So let's have a look at all of these. He's also a great general, but he's 49. That's like super old. Humble, incapable, uncaring, merciful. Prominent, incapable, silver-tongued, modest. I mean, infection. Infection doesn't sound good. He's bad at war. He's not that great at war either. Do we have somebody who's really horrible in our government? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that soon. Damn. Magistrate and apothecary are really bad, which is tax and health. Huh? You know. So, anybody really good at tax or at the civic thing? Not really. The Dunishi guy, Dumni. I'm gonna welcome the Punicus family and then see what happens. Okay, apparently I can only accept one. Unless this pops up again in a second. It might. Oh, that costs me popularity? Interesting. Anybody of you a good civic power guy? No. And the rest I don't really care for. Just put them all to the cross. Sure. We do get this event again. So we could also welcome the Dumnus guy here and maybe have him be some civic position. Let's grab the Dumnus and have the rest crucified. Here we go. And now apparently all the people in our defensive pact are now... That's the peace offer here, but these things, right? We're now guaranteeing the people... Or maybe the people we are allied. It's just our former allies, right? Yeah. We're now guaranteeing them because you can't ally people who are lower rank than you are, I think. Increase in rank to regional power instead of local power. We independent country with at least 25 cities. Following special rules, guarantee other countries threaten war can have alliances. Following effects: +1 trade route in our capital, +3 diplo relations. However, they work in this game. We'll see. More range, more clan chiefs. That's probably not good. And a government bonus multiplier. Does it mean I get 100% extra, so I get 2 monarch points? Could be. Or maybe it's the... I don't quite know what the government bonus is. If this is the government bonus, that would be great if that was +100%. But maybe it's something else. We'll see. Maybe. What else is going on? Lack of governor for Celtica here. Or Celtica. Who can I appoint? And what's important for a governor? Apparently just civic. Oh, we have tons of good civic people now. 29-year-old Brennus Gallus, who is relatively loyal, who is crafty, which increases the wage, scholar, more research points if a governor, okay, and more commerce income. I mean, this seems like a nice guy. Here, Brennus, this is your province now. Governor policy is local autonomy. That doesn't seem right. I mean, make everybody happy is kind of interesting, but no. I think I'm gonna... What's the province again? It's Celtica. I'm sure we want something cool here. But we're gonna have to put a cut in here as well. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, then do hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Tell me in the comment section what I'm doing wrong. Give me hints on how this game works, because I still don't quite know. Once I figured out most of the mechanics, once I think I understand, I have a good grab and feel of that, we're gonna start going for a real achievement here. Maybe we could, with this run, we could go for the Germany one. I forget the name, but that's one where you essentially form Germany very, very early on, or control all the German land. So I think we have to take Germania Superior and Germania, and maybe also Boiohaum, I don't know. But at least these two. That could be a thing. If we do continue with this run, let me know if you want me to do that, or if you want me to jump into a new achievement run once I feel like I understand how this game works. Which... I'm getting better at it, but I'm not there yet. These guys are happy, that's pretty cool. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. So much for watching. Talking fast is my specialty, right? Thank you so much for watching. And see you guys next time.